Hello, everyone. You are welcome to today's session on the Empower 360 podcast. Here at Empower 360, we give purpose and enlightenment to humanity. My name is Lillian and I will be your host for today. Today's session features a young, pretty single mother who has done it all by herself, and she's here to share her experience with us. She's in the person of Amber Manuel. Hello, Amber. You are welcome to today's session.
Hi, Lily. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So, someone will say, who is Amber?
So, who is Amber? Amber to me, I'm Amber. I'm Haitian and we're from Haiti. I'm a single mom. That's the whole point of the conversation we're having today about single mom. I'm a full-time worker and I'm studying for my exam to become a nurse. So, yeah, that's Amber.
Hmm. If you look at our society, there are so many misconceptions about single mothers. What do you think some of these misconceptions are?
One of them is saying that we can't do it by ourselves. We
Mhm.
always have to have a man, especially in my culture, my Haitian culture. Like they swear that a man has to be in the household to raise a boy because I'm raising a boy, so I have a son. So basically, they say, oh, he won't listen or then he's not going to do good without a father figure. But that's not true.
Mm.
As long as you have guidance and, you have God by your side, because I'm a Christian, I'm a faith, I believe in that anything is possible if you put your mind and strength to it. So that's one of the misconceptions they have about mothers, which is not true. I'm not saying it's not good to have like someone in your house. Yes, it's good to have help, but
Mhm.
if we could do it, we're women, we could do it by ourselves. But
True.
it's sometimes yes, it's good to have help, but I just hate when they say, you have to have a man in the household, your son's not gonna be nothing or he's not gonna listen to you. But that's not true because I see a
Right.
lot of mothers
Mm.
coming from my mom, a single parent raising two kids by herself. We turned out fine. So
It's more about judgment, like
so
people try to impose their experience on you, but people do have different experiences in life.
yeah,
So
yeah,
you're right.
yep.
So how do you combine working, schooling, and also taking care of your son at the same time?
Ooh, it's not easy, but you have to do what you have to do. When you want something, you have to work hard for it. Especially you want to have a better future for him because he didn't ask to be here. So it's hard, waking up early, getting him ready, dropping him off to school, going to work, and then coming back, picking him up, making him food, taking him a shower, helping him out, and then for me, for my me time, is to study. Why? Like he goes to bed like around 8 or 9. Then after that, my turn is to study, stay up around sometimes 10,
Mm.
12, 1 a.m. But hey, it's a sacrifice. If you want something, you have to work hard to get it. So
True. Keep going.
yeah.
What has motherhood taught you personally?
Patience. You
Mm.
have to have patience because sometimes, oh, my son, they say raising a boy is not easy. Oh, I want to beat him sometimes, but oh, patience. Sometimes, I get embarrassed, because the way he acts, but those are kids, they have different stages that they go into. Like sometimes I'd be so embarrassed. Sometimes I'd rather stay home and isolate myself with him because the way he is. But you have to have patience, overcome, and hey, you're still learning. So you're still learning, you're still growing. So don't be too hard on yourself. Because I'm always hard on myself because when but everybody says don't beat yourself up. You're doing a good job. Sometimes I don't see I'm doing a good job, but
Mhm.
people says I'm doing a good
Good
job.
job.
So yeah, patience. You have to have patience, and it's okay to mess up. That's how you learn from it. You grow. It's okay to mess up. You just get up, back again, and learn from it, and keep going.
So, what are some of the values that you are trying to instill in him that you think is also good for other parents to learn
For
from?
him, like to be a provider, for his family, his future. He's gonna see like, hey, my mom raised me on my own, didn't have nobody to help.
Hmm.
So he's not gonna want to be like that for his future. He's gonna be like, my mom was by herself. I don't want to be like that for his future, and also teaching patience, kindness, and to respect women, and faithfulness too. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Hmm.
How do you go? How do you approach your hard days? I mean, there are some days that it will be so hard
Right.
for you to get through it, but
Right.
how do you confront those days?
God, God, that's the only. I'm telling you, if I didn't have God in my life, I probably would go crazy or who knows. God, give me the strength, give me the faith because He gave me something for a reason. He wouldn't put something here if I couldn't handle it. So
Mm-hmm.
He gave me Him for a reason, so I could handle Him. Yes, it's not easy, but I'm doing it. So yeah,
Good
God,
job.
yeah.
Do you have any message to single mothers out there struggling to make it?
Um, it's one step at a time. It's not easy, you know. Be patient with yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself, you know. Focus, you know, like you say, you know, don't give up, you know. You know, they're here. And then they're looking at you. You're their role model. So at the end of the day, when they get older, they're gonna realize, wow, my mom did that. So just be patient on yourself and yeah.
Hmm. You made mention that your schooling, you're working at the same time. You know, we have some people once they give birth,
Yeah.
they think that that's the end of the road and they don't want to go back to school. What is your advice?
That's not true. Usually I feel like your kids push you. I don't
Mm.
know, push you to like be like, I can't be lazy. I have someone looking up to me. So I have to work hard so I can have a better future for him. So usually I think kids change you.
Mhm.
Because a long time ago, he humbled me because, I'm not gonna lie, I was rude and stuff, but my son changed me to be, you know, humble, you know, patience, you know. But like I said, you know, it's not true. It's not over. Believe me, you just have to have a push and so a support system.
Mm.
When you have a support system that helps you and guides you, and also have God by your side, you will do it.
What about those without support system?
No, regardless if you don't have a support system, there's always someone's gonna come in your life and help you. I believe that. I see it all the time. Even though they're not related to you or they're not your family, it could be a stranger or someone at your job, and they help you out. So I believe in that. So
That's true.
yeah.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Oh, a nurse, making money, living my best life,
Uh-huh.
traveling, building properties after properties for my son and his future and his generation to come, so they don't have to suffer because you know time is hard the way we live in here. So yeah.
Do you have any plans on going back to help your people back?
Yes, that's one of the goals. My grandma already has a mission for orphanages. They give back. So my goal is when I become a nurse to do that as well, to help with the kids and older elderlies that are sick, you know, to give back to our country because our country, you know, it's not as good. You know, you heard like, you know, they kill our president, so there's no like law, so everybody's going crazy and people are locked up in a house. So trying to make a big future for Haiti again to make it better.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Any message to mothers out there?
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day. You guys are doing an awesome job. You guys are doing great. You guys are good mothers. Don't be too hard on yourself, and you guys got this.
And do you have any people you would want to acknowledge throughout your journey?
Oh yes. My mom, my grandma. If it wasn't for my mom and my grandma, I don't know what would I do. You know, they helped me up a lot, especially my grandma. Oh my God, she's 77. She helps me a lot. And then some people that age, they can't even do nothing. And by the grace of God, my grandma's strong, cooks, clean. She's even doing a garden right now.
That's amazing.
Yeah, right. So I thank you for them. Without them, I don't know what would I do. So, and all the women too that advised me, gave me advice on my son and how to raise him. Like, don't worry, be patient. I thank them too. My friends, my family, my pastor, my first lady, all of them as well.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Manuel, for sharing your experience with us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. See you same time next week. Bye.